Oh, from down in there, we climb up over the mound. What's that? Is that an imprint we see? Yep.
Yeah.
I suppose I should start off with, g'day folks, this is the Coffee Bush Kid in Central Vic. I'm working along a gully it's got houses along it, so it might be a bit of a different one where I'm not showing too many digs because I am near a lot of houses, so maybe I won't be talking too much, maybe I'll be talking in hushed tones. But down in this hole here, it was a 16-17, couple of bars down. 2 targets. I got that, which might be a collar stud, maybe, and it might not be, don't know. And I got this artifact, which is part of a thimble, which has seen way better days. But yeah, 2 little finds in the same hole. Economical digging. We'll keep going. Well, it has been a while since I found one of these. Down in that hole there, I think it was in the 20s. A few bars down again. I got that. No, not the stealth spade. But that. This is one of those vicious 3-prong suspender buckles. Well, look, it still wants to work too. I think I've only ever found one of these before. I've found the middle piece there with the three fangs ready to get you. But yeah, that's a ripper of a find. Suspender buckle nonetheless. It's been a while since I found one, but by gee, when I break the drought, I do it in style. That's a bloody ripper. Well, this find shows a good piece of old history. So, out of there, good solid 1819, and that's it. It's that. And you go, whoo, yeah, great. What is it? That's a shotty cartridge, shotty case. It's one of the old ones, 18 something or other, when they were all solid brass casing for a shotgun shell. So detonator's still in there, thankfully fired. But yeah, that's certainly an old find. I want to say 1880s, 1860s, 1880s, something around that. Anyway, cool piece of old history. Let's see what else is lurking. This one was a strange signal, down deep, and it runs from 54 up to 92 and sort of hovers around that 70, 84 mark, the sort of thing, and gives a long splodge, mostly on the centre line, just a little bit curvy. Well, that's what we got. Copper alloy, bronzy, brassy stuff. Nicely formed, everything like that. It would have been a cap end off something, but see how there's a diamond shape there in the middle? I'm half convinced there's something there. So, we've got to clean it, don't you? Alright, I'll be back with you in a tick. Okay, we're back. Me and my imagination, hey? No, nothing there. But there is a diamond shape. More coppery than anything of the other additives. Anyway, interesting find, yeah. Some sort of cappy endy thing. That's what it is. Alright, I'll put that in the pouch. I'll keep going. I'm trying to keep my back to the wind for you. Look down in yonder hole. Ooh, 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 ooh. We'll even do this for a closer inspection. That looks rather buttonesque, doesn't it? So, let's dive in there. Oh yeah. Little 4-holer in the rays of the sun. Have we got... oh, it's one of those... let's do it this way. It's one of those italics. Oops, where are we there? Double ring edge jobs. There you go. Anyway, they're always a nice fun. Good sturdy button. We found it. Let's keep going. Well, the wind has sprung up something shocking. 26, 25, 26. Yeah. Corset fastener. And as you can see, it is still on its piece of steel. So it's pretty cool. Amazing how many of these we find in the Goldfields. Anyway, on to the next. Good 36, 38 signal. And what would we get? Look at this. That's one of the nicest hooks I think I've seen come out of the ground. Usually they're just narrow at the end there, but that's got a beautiful little buddy commery buddy ending on it. That's nice. Would have had a steel screw in it, which is why that's eaten away, but this is some sort of copper alloy, but that's a really pretty one. Very happy with that. That can go into the fines pouch. Let's see what else we can find. Well, this one's a bit cool. Out of this hole here, I got that bit of pipe. Yeah, yep, it's just a bit of pipe. And, oops, see a bit of thread on there and, you know. But actually, I don't believe that is thread. I think it's a bit of decoration that's put on afterwards. And there is no thread in there. I've had it cleaned out and that. I believe that that's an opium pipe. So the bowl, cone, whatever you want to bloody say, is broken off. But there would have been a piece of, I don't know, do we want to say bamboo, some sort of stick with a hole through the centre of it that slides into this end here. And there would have been another brassy piece that went on the other end as well, so it could all be packed down and put in a nice little box and everything like that. But yeah, that's what I reckon it is. Part of an opium pipe. Pretty amazing. Anyway, we'll keep going. We'll see what else we can find out around here. Wow. Out of that hole there has come actually a bucket lister. Now, as I said, I'm on Crown land, I'm near neighbours, I'm not going to show too much, but you see the bricks in that there? Behind me I reckon there's been a dwelling site and it's been pushed. And we've got this bit of embankmenty stuff and there's brick and the like all along here. And this is the first coin I've got here. And you go, yeah, that's pretty toasted. And I would agree with you. Until you turn over and you go, ooh, look, there's something there. What is it? Well, if I do this, we should be able to see that there's a crown there. I might just be able to get it in the light, maybe. But see that shieldy thing that's underneath the crown? Maybe get it like that, maybe? Use your imagination and run with me. That's actually a harp. It's not a crown, it's not a shield, it's a harp. And also we can just see an A there. Across the, oh actually look, there's the H. That is a Hibernia halfpenny. So for those that don't know, here we are in Australia. I've just found me an Irish coin. And that is in fact, and there we are. You know, it's hard to see, but there's the dicky little bust of George III. There's Geus, and there's 3 marked up the top there somewhere. Yeah, I think those marks there. So that actually turns out to be, because I have looked it up because I've been looking at this and brushing it relentlessly. This is a George III 1805 Hibernia halfpenny. You don't reckon I'm wrapped with that? It is a bucket lister. I wanted one of these, or yeah, a Hibernia penny, halfpenny, didn't matter which. I thought I'd have to go over to the UK to find that. I got it here in Australia in the Goldfields. That is awesome. You know, we'll keep going. Well, I got a good 49.50 signal. I'm playing around in the dirt. There we go. No worries. I'll take 50 cents every day. Well, the wind is pretty atrocious, but I'm just detecting along a little bit of nature strip here beside a track. Oh, there's some diggings over there too. And I got me a good decent 88.92. We're all token, but it was a bit big. There's a reason for why it's a bit big. There's an old style tap. There we go. That's a doozy. Good signal. Okay, we'll put that in the pouch. We'll keep going. Hopefully I'm keeping out of the wind. I got this signal. It was sort of a little bit all over the place, but I like that 62, that nice splodge. Now, I have seen it. As soon as I saw it, I put the plug back down so that it wouldn't run away. Everyone ready? You right? Here we go. How's that? So Bill tells me the Somerset Searchers, hello Bill and Julie, that's a tarot ring. So that's for the rains to go through, so like a rains guide if you like. That's a good decent signal. That's still got thread on it. That's a ripper. I'll put that in the pouch and keep going. Well, we've had a bit of rain since last I was out, and from that hole there, we've got that, and you know what that is. That's actually still in a piece of leather. So yeah, a rivet doing its job, holding 2 pieces of leather together. Leather together, there you go. Poet. Anyway, we'll keep going, see what else we can find. Well, I've got a 52, 54 signal down in there, and that's what it is. That's lead, but it seems to have a hole there and potentially one there. It is shaped, it's not a bullet. I wouldn't half mind suspecting that that is some sort of crude weight. Yeah, sometimes lead is not a bad find. That's an interesting little one. So we'll pop that into the pouch and we'll keep going. I'm near where my piece of lead was just underneath the manticore there. And out of there, coming in at 47, 48, is this little thing. Now it looks like a decorative piece of fancy work that would have had a couple of buckles intertwined by the looks. Don't know much more about it. Yeah, it's not a bad little historical find. Well, 29:30 signal, reminding me it's nearly time for morning smoke, I dare say. Look at that. There we go. Spoon. Ooh, hard to pick, but I'd nearly say a right-handed person. Yeah, nice little one. Won't be silver. And with all the muddiness around, we can't tell anyway. That's a cool little find. Never mind finding these. Well, I had a good solid 22. I thought, oh, I wonder. And my wonderment was white. There we are. Button. Little 4-holer. It's just a plain job. Nothing special around the front of it there. Anyway, it is a button nonetheless that we have found. And I'm not getting that many good targets, so I will take that, no worries. Well, secretly, these are the ones that you like to find. The signals that you want. There's nothing else coming in that. 92, 93, 3 to 4 bars down, depending on how I hold it. Rightio. Let's do this. Oh, and the ground is lovely and soft with all the rain. Oh, listen to that. Oh, beautiful. What are we going to call it? Yeah, I haven't found a doorknob, but I'm hoping for token. Token all day long. Let's see how we go. Maybe a flip, mate. Oh, that's the way. Okay. We in the plug? We are. And those numbers are nice and firm. So that's all right. Pinpoint of time. Gee, I would have expected that it was closer to this side of the plug because of the previous dig. Let's do this. I suppose it's a piece of rock, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, you're joking me. That's it. A globule. A big globby globule. And I don't even think that it's actually lead. That's light enough to be aluminium. That's probably a couple of cans in a fire. Bugger. I'm going to finish this area, and for out of that hole for a solid 57, 58, we've got a particularly mangled toe cap. You know, we'll put that in the pouch, we'll keep going. Well, in there I got it was a 62, 63 signal, and then you come at it sort of different ways, and it upped into the 80s and the 50s, but I did like it in the 60s. And if we do this from a distance, you can see it's got that 60 quality about it. Splodge is nice, isn't it? So, from down in there, we climb up over the mound. What's that? Is that an imprint we see? Yep. Let's pluck the coin, shall we? What have we got? Oh, beautiful. It's an early Britannia 1 penny, and I'm going to tip right now, because where is the date there? I'm going to rub the date. I reckon it's going to be an Eddie. There's my call, not a Vicky, an Eddie. And we plonk it on the knee. We can see I'm completely wrong. Because there's an 18 for a start. 18 something. It's all muddy, I'll have to clean it. We can leave this as a suspense. Is it a young head or an old head? Young bun, bale head. Who knows? Nearly looks like an 80. Could be a top of a 9. We'll have to wait till the wrap up. Alrighty folks, well there we are at the end of a little adventure. It was made up of bits and pieces, so hence if the continuity of shirt colour wasn't in correctly, well, it was because it was taken over days. But anyway, we found quite an amount of good little bits and pieces. Nice to end on a penny there as a last haul banger, pal. And we got that Hibernia halfpenny. We got an opium pipe as an interesting little find. So you just never know what you're going to find when you poke around bloody areas. Anyway, that's been quite good. Now, if you aren't subscribed and you have the feeling that you'd like to, certainly come over and subscribe. It'll cost you nothing. Otherwise, yeah, just turn up next week. We put out one of these every Saturday at 6:30 in the evening. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Anyway, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting. But remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. I'll catch you next time.